Alright, it's a couple weeks later. We're back. Lincoln and I are out here, who is currently eating grass. Lincoln, don't do that. So I'm gonna continue weeding. As you can see, some of it grew back, but most of it didn't. So I'm gonna continue on and try to get this hydrangea in the ground before I have to leave. Okay. And luckily it's been raining, so the ground is real soft. Lincoln, move. I'm gonna weed eat that side and then come back to that. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm gonna try to finish this today. A lot of it will probably be fast forwarded because we got some tree work going on today. They got the chainsaw over there. Manpower. After the storm we had roll through, we had a tree come down in the front, and this one back here is dead, so might as well get it all taken care of so it doesn't hit the fence. Anyway, I am going to get this hydrangea planted today. It's gonna go right here. I was gonna put this hydrangea here where the bush was, but that gets too much sun, so I'm gonna move it back. So I'm just gonna put all the extra dirt and fill the front hole with the back hole. Our tree guy, Andy, he likes to talk. Hit me up if you need a tree guy, I can hook you up. For the love of plants. I'm just mixing this soil and the black cow compost topsoil together. Okay, take the plant. Squeeze it out of the pot. Pull away from the pot. Here she is. Clearly she needed to be repotted. Set them down. You can massage the roots a little bit. It's not really necessary, I don't think. And then push the soil back around it. I'll have to add some more. See? Oh, you can't see. You can see me. Hey. See, there's a little moat around it, which is fine, but I am going to add a little bit more. Around the plant, just so the water will pool here and it'll get a really good watering when it rains or whatever. And I'm gonna wait and see if it rains, and if it does, then I'll give it a good soaking. The plan was to have Adon weed eat this before I tried to weed it all up with my handy-dandy hoeing tool. But clearly he's busy and I don't feel like dealing with the weed eater, so we're just gonna put in extra work. There's gonna be so much editing in this video, back and forth between the tree trimming and this. This is the drain off for our AC unit in the attic, so it stays wet. I think that's why the previous owners put the pavers here. But I went ahead and put moss in the cracks, the moss that was already growing back here, to try to keep the weeds from growing back. Like, this was completely full of water, so I don't even know if it will grow, but it's definitely moist enough right here that it should, and maybe it'll fill these cracks in too, which it's so muddy you can't really tell where each paver ends and begins. Maybe I'll spray it off, but well, that was already attached on there. Anyway, so we got just this little bit left, And I doubt I'm going to put the weed barrier here because I'm going to plant some of these coleuses and some of the irises. Oh, and apparently it got windy. I'm going to plant these eucalyptus. Not over there though. I don't want them that close to the house because they actually get tree sized. But I'm going to plant this whole bucket of stuff over there where I'm clearing. And then that's what I came over here for, these coleus. And then I don't think I'm going to put these pepper. I might go ahead and put the pepper in the garden. They may have a better chance than in these. And this is Lincoln's cucamelons. And then I'm going to separate all these coleus. See, they're starting to get the pretty colors. They need to get out of that pot and into the ground. Anyway, and the mint is coming back. Okay. Okay. Well, glad I was standing here. Alright, different angle because it kept wanting to fall off the windowsill. Ignore my dog in the background. So I had this pot of coleuses. There's a bunch of them. You're just gonna kind of loosen them up and pull them apart. There's one. This coleus is in the ground. I'm just gonna dig a hole, put some soil, some fresh soil, and some probably black cow since I have it along the front, however many I can get, and we'll just see how many will stay alive for the next 3 weeks. I'll be back. Alright, I got the coleuses down in front, and I had enough to do a whole row. Then I'm going to put irises in this area, daylilies in that area, and then all along the back, well, except for where the pavers are, is going to be the gladiolas. So I'll have a line of gladiolas because they get tall and I feel like they'll need something to support. So maybe they can lean up against the house. I don't know if that'll get too hot, but I can always move them later if that gets to be too much heat for them. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to dig a hole, put some potting soil in it, and then some black cow over the top. When you plant iris, they like to have the rhizome, their root, kind of exposed. That makes them floppy, like real floppy when you first plant them because they're not really in there, but he's in there now. And these were in this bucket, if you remember, because I didn't have anywhere to put them yet, and they had rooted like crazy. You see them? I had to rip them apart, and there's some mysterious bulbs here that I don't know what they are, so I might plant them but back here, kind of in between the hydrangea and the elephant ears. And then I gotta move the other elephant ears over there with all my other potted stuff so Adon does not forget to water them while I am gone. Anyway, I'm gonna do that and then I'm gonna be back. This is the part where I regret all the free plants. So I've got all the holes for the iris dug. I've got some daylilies. I'm gonna finish the daylilies, get them planted, plant the mystery bulbs. The gladiolus are full sun, so I don't know that they're gonna do well back here, but we won't know till next year unless they start crapping out. But we'll see. I'll be back. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. So I've got just regular old potting soil, garden soil in here, and I had put the plant down in there. And then I've got my trusty black cow, and the black cow is a little more clay-like, so when I put that on the iris, it holds it in place a little better than just the dry garden soil. So I'll mound that on top, and with the iris, you want the little rhizome out. Where's my hand? Over here. See? He's sticking out. So it'll just hold it in place.
Because obviously, at first, like, you know how many times I've had to buy a tire instead of putting that tire on? Right. Because I'm like,
so here we are. We've got the daylilies, the iris, the walkway to nothing. Then I'm going to plant these two mysterious bulbs and we'll be done. Yay! Alrighty, and we are done. Hopefully the gladiolas make it in the back there. I didn't put too much effort into standing them up or sorting them out. Daylilies are over here. The elephant ears, the iris, the coleus, all down the front. Hydrangea, another elephant ear, some mystery bulbs, and the gladiolas. Look at that. Right underneath the window. How pretty. Well, after days and days and hours, it is finally done, and hopefully it will survive. On to the next project. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time.